Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. This is odds and ends number 30. This is part two. Because I had the Porsche set from Majorette, uh, I didn't know how long it would take to do that video just on that part. I decided to break up this content. And so now we're going to continue with the other premium cars that were featured in Show and Tell number 105. Okay, sorry. First, we got this NASCAR Authentics Jeff Gordon race car from 2020 Wave 8. That's the way they do their collection. They do it in waves, I guess. I don't know. I guess they get so many waves per year. And this is what is also in the same wave. Nothing really piques my interest outside of the probably the Pennzoil car, but it's another Mustang, and I don't have one of these trucks. I'm interested in them, but they need a better sponsor. And I wish they would do some different cars, just Camaros. And I know Honda does NASCAR too, I think, but I don't think they have a license for Honda. And it comes with this card, so this card will be up there. And he's part of the Hendricks Motorsports team, so that's cool. So, I mean, there's no special features to these cars. It's just the replication of the actual NASCAR car and how accurate it looks, and replicating their liveries, which are usually unique. Jeff Gordon's one of my favorite racers. I have one other of his cars right here, and I actually think this is a Hot Wheels, if I remember right. This was a Hot Wheels, I think, exclusive from CVS, if I remember right. Maybe not. It's not saying. Maybe it is maybe I'm thinking of another car. I could swear this was no, it is a line of racing. But it's exclusive because it has that livery on it. And that livery has like a damage on it, patina. So it's kind of considered a chase. This one is very bright, and it's a Camaro. The other one was a Monte Carlo, supposed to be, but this is more the future car, the future design thing, where they all have the same car, and they try to make it look like whoever their racing team, whoever they deal with as far as manufacturer. I think they do use different engines. I'm not sure. I have to do my research. I know at one time they did use different engines. So maybe they're running a certain engine in here. But I think they have limitations. They can only have it at a certain horsepower or something. They'll evenly match with the other racers or something like that. So everybody will have an advantage. But like you see, like we saw at the last uh, Daytona 500. Was it Daytona or Indianapolis 500? I think it was Daytona. Doesn't matter. They still go into calamity. But I think that was because of the rain and how slippery the track was. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool addition to my collection. I know most of y'all are probably not excited about it, but I did find out it's some people who do collect these NASCAR Authentics too. So that's pretty cool. Next, I'll put this right here because it's the odd man out. Sorry for my hand all in the way. Next is this Greenlight Hollywood series, 1942 Willys MB Jeep. What does MB stand for? I don't know. But this is the Jeep, early Jeep before it was the property, I think, of Chrysler. Way before it was the property of Chrysler. Because I think Willys got it after World War II. I don't know who had it during World War II. But this has to be Korean, supposed to be Korean War era, which was, Korean War was the early 50s, if I'm correct, early 50s. So, and this is a 2020, going to show a MASH. I know some of y'all don't know what MASH is. Some of you do. And I mean, a lot of people have tried to replicate this design. I think Johnny Lightning does it real well too. They have a series called The Greatest Generation, but they usually concentrate on World War II vehicles. World War II, sometimes Vietnam era. They try to tell you what war stuff is from. But this is pretty cool, man. If I had a diorama, everything. I think back in the days when I was, I don't think I was in my teens. Before I was in my teens, probably like junior high age. I take that back. I was grade school age. Like maybe 5th or 6th grade. And I had I think it was a set, some kind of set. My grandfather probably got me because he was in the military, or either my father got me because he worked for the Naval Shipyard time, and it was like a military World War II base, plate with planes and everything. And I had kind of cheaper reproductions of these Jeeps, but it would be excellent in a set like that, like a diorama set. You could do a reproduction of a military base. And it's got the little shovel on the side. This is molded into the cast and it don't come off. It's got the extra gas tank. I guess gas can, I think. And the wheel, which matches these wheels, which usually doesn't happen on most vehicles. For some reason, when they put fifth wheel on the back, it always looks like something else. Case in point, this Johnny Lightning. It's got these wheels on it with the white leather tires, but you look on the back and there's no white leather tire right there. Looks kind of corny. You gonna do it all the way. And this is pretty cool. I like this military thing. Next, we got this 1970 Chevrolet SS from the Greenlight Hollywood again series. This from a show Once Upon a Time. If I remember right, weren't they retelling Disney fairy tales? But I think fairy tales made popular by Disney, but I don't think they were necessarily coming from Disney unless it was coming from their parent company or something like that. Some kind of stuff. I don't know. I didn't watch the show, so I just remember when it was on. it was so similar to other shows that was on, like Charmed. Um, it was on before that, and what's the other show? Supernatural, and what's the show? Sleepy Hollow, and it was just too many of the similar type shows where they were trying to blend fantasy and elements and slight horror without doing gory horror, and I just didn't watch stuff like that. I usually don't watch too much network TV anyway. I like shows that are on cable, or if they're on a network like FX or something like that, I'll deal with it. But this is pretty cool. I'm a Chevy fanatic. I already have a 1970 Chevelle SS. I didn't bring that one out because, man, everybody does the Chevelle SS, man. So it would probably be similar. You'll probably have some that have like a black top on it or something like that. But this is not even my favorite year for the Chevelles. I like the 72 model with the single headlights and the dual headlights instead of the quad headlights, and it has four tail lights, two on each side. This one has the square tail lights. It's pretty cool though. I think they used this casting for John Wick too. John Wick had a similar car in there. I wish it was silver instead of gray too. But I guess the gray is pretty cool. Nice engine detail. Indicators done, headlights done. I don't like particularly the way they did the tail lights. You can tell when they got some paint on the outside of where the metal is on this fender part, on this rear. You see it. So you can see it right here. Well, they got very lazy with the so I don't know if they do that manually or machine does that, but hey, it's just a light quality issue. I guess I would get tired too if I'm doing the same thing. And next we have this my Auto World. We have this Auto World Hemmings Muscle Machines series 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. Which I love Auto World. And to contrast it, I have, of course, this is a 2020. Is this 2020? They usually tell you. And the color on this is dark green poly. I would have said it was olive, but oh well. Yeah, this is 2020 release 4 from Auto World. This is the Hemmings. Like I said, I seen the other video. I got other vehicles from this same collection. There's the C10. I showed that in the last video. I think I put I had the Challenger red eye too. I put the red eye up. Excuse me, Will Martin Challenger. And the 67 Eldorado. That's also will be next on I seen the 67 Chevelle SS. I just didn't pick it up because I had too many of those. So sorry. I don't like the way my arm keeps standing away the camera. And I contrast it with a Greenlight Dodge Challenger 1970 RT. Is this a 19? Actually, this is 19. Yeah, it's a 1970. I thought it was a 1971. Uh, should be a 71 though. But it says 1970. This is supposed to be the Vanishing Point Challenger. This is from the Greenlight Hollywood series too. This is Auto World. And we're going to contrast. First thing that's different is the top. That's supposed to be a vinyl top. Engine detail. This one has a little more orange on it. It seems like it's got orange headers, and this one just has I guess that's the distributor. Just orange. And the middle is orange. The actual block. I don't know which one is right. Tail lights look similar. I don't think nobody did any inserts. No, I'll take that back. Is this inserted? This look like it's lens. Yeah, these tail lights look lens. I see like a little. See the inside of them. So these tail lights are lens or inserted. It look like the headlights though are painted, which is weird because usually they insert the headlights and paint the tail lights. And of course, this is a more civilian, stock like, I guess sleeper like version, and this is like, I guess the more sporty version. It's got the aftermarket white leather tires on it. I guess some rims. I don't know if these are stock or what, but it's got beefier tires. It's got the chrome gas cap. This doesn't have a chrome gas cap. And it's rocking the hubs that match the paint. But the hubs is different. They come off, but I guess this inside part, the mag or whatever, is matching the paint job. Both of them did a good job. It seemed like they're evenly matched. I think the Greenlight is a little wider. It looks like the Greenlight is just a little wider to me. Maybe it's because it's white. Now they look about the same size. Look about the same size. Ask me which one I like better. I'll probably say the white one. Just because it's white and you can see more of the body lines and stuff. And I think both of them got black interior, so that's pretty cool. They did a good job. Auto World always does a good job. So just the Greenlight and that in that one, the Greenlight, even though the tail lights are painted, pretty much hung in there. Last but not least, we're gonna do the Auto World 1967 Cadillac Eldorado from the same Hemmings series from Auto World. I highly recommend this series. Most people, they try to look for stuff with as less pieces worldwide, a distribution as possible. I mean, 10,000 is not bad. if you think about it. 10,000 pieces worldwide of this particular color at this time will be distributed. And I've been looking for this car for a while. I want to say about 2 years. It was out before in different colors. And I don't know the difference between this version and what was out then. All I know is they were selling online for at least $20 or more, closer to 30 before shipping and handling, and I was not going for that. The engine detail is you can kind of see where the blue block of the engine is, even though the rest is black, the distributor and all that kind of stuff. They should have put some more color in there, but oh well. It's got indicators, but they're white, and this color is, I think, Grecian. It's Grecian white, kind of off white, close to a tan, like a beige, more like an off white. You can see the trim. The wheels look like actual wheels that you would have seen on a stock Cadillac at that time. Tail lights are accurate. I think they could have been done a little better. I think that's paint. That's not inserted, is it? Then again, you can see kind of detail on it. I can see where they kind of made a paint mistake. You see it? Stuff happens, man. Stuff ain't gonna be perfect. I know some people complain, oh, this and that, and I seen a paint flaw on this car right here, and I don't know if that's supposed to be there, because these are actually based on real cars that appeared in somebody's appeared in the magazine. They belong to actual people. And that's a ding right here. I don't know if that's supposed to be there either. And you can see there's like some dings right here in the metal. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or it's supposed to be weathering or what. But the paint looks pristine. Probably taking too long on this car, but I like this car a lot. The interior, just for what it represents. I really hope that Auto World would do an '84 Cadillac Eldorado in white with burgundy interior, or burgundy, burgundy, and they'll probably do burgundy on burgundy, but I would like it with white exterior and burgundy interior, and that would be cool. They have to do a burgundy top, but there'll probably be white on black like this. So, well, that's it, man. That's odds and ends. Number 30. This is part 2, and I want to thank the subscribers as always for your support. As far as random viewers, like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel, but it's not the worst either. The motto here is show a little love to the diecast. I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button so you have all access to all the content. And that's pretty much it, man. Peace and blessings. This is Big Cappuccino, odds and ends, number 30, part 2.